This video was brought to you by Primal Driven and JDMbrand.com. My friends that don't know me ask this question actually pretty often. They ask me, why'd you get a turbo car? It's the first question is usually why you got a Subaru. The second question is why'd you get a turbo? Because I always talk about turbos and how much I love them. And my passion for turbos come from so far. I got a taste of a Subaru when I was early on, when I was in high school, and then in college I had a Camaro, right? Remember the V8 Camaro I talked about? Well, I love turbos so much, I actually bought a turbo kit for my Camaro. Can you imagine the ridiculousness that would have been? A V8 with a turbo, and the V8 was drag ready, so it would have been crazy. It would have been an auto turbo, and then I switched out the transmission, and then I put a 6-speed in, but I was going to put the turbo on it too. Luckily I didn't, because I probably would have killed myself driving that V8 with a giant ass turbo. I can't remember what size it was. I just don't remember. It was just, I remember it was giant, because I remember showing my friends, they're like, oh crap, that's a huge turbo. But actually I didn't even put it on. I held on to it, and then I really wanted to put it on, but things came up, and then guess what I bought? I bought a motorcycle. Yes, I had a motorcycle once upon a time. And that feeling of a motorcycle, oh man, it outweighed a turbo, because that thing was fast. I had I want to say a 2002, I think, it was a Yamaha R6, and it had like different sprockets and steel braided brake lines and stabilizer. It had a bunch of stuff, and man, that motorcycle was great. So my passion for turbos became a passion for motorcycles, because I realized till this day that I love acceleration and not just top speed. I know when I was younger, a lot of guys asked me, oh, what's the fastest you've gone, or what's the fastest you've driven? And for me personally, is I don't really care for how fast. I can drive 60 and I'm completely happy. I can drive 45 miles per hour and I'm completely happy. If I accelerate it up to that level, bam, 0 to 45 and a fast car, love it. I do that all day, because once you hit, say, 120 miles per hour and you're driving, you're cruising, it's just 120, and that's just about it. Everything moves faster, it's a lot louder, don't twitch because you might crash. But with accelerating in a great car like a Subaru, or like a car that you really understand, that feeling is amazing. Like, I'm in first gear right now, I'm about 3,000 RPM, I'm gonna punch it. See, I bumped through first gear second, and then I bumped in third gear, and I'm done. And I'm riding at 3,000 RPM, and that amazing kick in your seat, oh, can't beat it, right? So why did I like a turbo? Why do I like, and why did I get one? Simple. The acceleration is, man, it's great. It gets your heart pumping, it gets you excited. People love it usually. But top speed is just not my thing. It's all about the acceleration. And think of like a wider outlook on why a turbo is great. My adult excuse is turbo cars tend to be better on gas mileage. And it's true. If you don't notice, I mean, if you haven't noticed, a lot of luxury cars are now having turbos. Like, I know that a lot of the Mercedes, I think the Benz, I know the Audis have always had them. But a lot of them are now having turbocharged cars, because with a 4-cylinder you put a turbo in, and then it makes the performance better for one, but also increases your gas mileage because it's reducing its wasted energy into an efficient energy, which is a turbocharged motor. And I can later I can go into how turbos work. Real simple. They're actually very simple how they work, but they're really cool. They're really fun. That's why I like turbos. Why do you? Tell me. Why do you guys like turbos? What made you say, yeah, I want a turbocharged car one day? And why, if you're gonna end up getting one? Oh, actually, did you know I actually had a turbocharged car before my Subaru? Did you know that? If you guys, for you guys who do watch all my videos, you guys kind of hear little snippets of my childhood. And my first car was a Camaro. My second car was an Eclipse GST, 5 months. I loved it because it was a turbo, but I hated it because it was slow. But it felt fast, but I just knew it was slow. But that was my taste of a turbo, personally owning one for a little while. It was a great car. It was kind of tiny. It was literally 4 seats, but it was literally probably a 2-seater with 2 small Asians in the back cramped up like this. And I'm not very big or tall, but I had a hard time sitting in the back seat. But you know, that was an awesome car to drive. I think it got really good gas mileage. Even with me pounding on it, it probably got upper 20s, maybe 30 miles per gallon, which made it a great car to drive on a budget. But that's why I like turbos. Why do you guys? Let me know. I want to hear your stories on your experiences on maybe driving your first turbo car or being in your first turbo car, or just in general, why do you even like it? I'd love to hear it. I read the comments. And you know, the funniest thing is when you guys commented on that guess what we bought video, and then I made a second video telling you guys what we bought, was which turbo or Smurfin pit. I put the comments on the bottom of the video, and you guys loved reading it, so I might make that a new thing where I ask you guys a question and then you guys leave it down in the comments, and then I put it up on a video, and then you guys can read through your friends' comments or, you know, community comments. And it's just funny. You guys are just hilarious people, man. You guys make me laugh. I'll sit there and I'll read through my email of comments and my notifications, and I'll laugh out loud, and my wife's like, what the heck? And I'm like, these people are funny. My subscribers are hilarious. I love watching it. I mean, I love reading it. I love watching all the comments come in. Anyways, leave a comment. Let me know why you guys like turbos. That's why I like it. Thanks, guys, for the support. Follow me on Instagram, Smurfinwrx, and I will talk to you guys later. Hello, guys. It's Mike. Sorry, I'm backing up right now, but I thought about an interesting topic, and I was like, you know what? The car culture has changed a lot in the 10 years I've been driving. Not that old. And it's changed a lot more probably in, like, say 20 years really. And